Welcome everybody out there. My name is Lisa Wennekes and today I'm here for the Institute for Kinesiology Teaching, the IKL in Damme. And with me I have Sharon Plaskett. Welcome very much, Sharon. Sharon Plaskett is International Edu-K faculty from the United States, living in Salt Lake City, and she's been faculty since 1997. And for the faculty, she also has a very special position, which I personally very much admire and could learn very much from already during the past years. Is the she does the resource and resolution procedure for the International Edu-K faculty, which I think is a very important contribution to the Edu-K faculty work. Then she's faculty for developmental kinesiology, touch for health and structure, and most important of all, developer of the Learning Moves program. And that's also why we are here today, because Sharon is going to come and teach several classes of her Learning Moves program at the IKL this coming April. My most favorite class is the Amazing Simple Trauma Release class, in short, AMSTER. Sharon, tell me what's so amazing about the Amazing Simple Trauma Release?
Well, a lot of what we do in kinesiology can be very detailed and very step-by-step oriented and very intricate. And we need a lot of skills and a lot of learning to do it. And that's wonderful. I admire all those people and I admire all that they do. And at the same time, I feel that there are also principles that are so simple and so safe that anyone can use them and they can be very profound. And so I call it, the actual technique is called interface. And then the process of using it is called AMSTER. And it's so fun because people use it and then they go, wow, this is really simple. This is really safe. And even children can use it. So depending on the level of the facilitator's knowledge, there's always a bond between the facilitator and the client. Then we have a container for how deep the work can go and how the facilitator can use it.
Great. So I still remember when I took that class last time. I mean, what I love about that class is like the physical aspect, the physical dimension. And I just remember when it worked, I was just jumping up and down, coming to you, Sharon, it worked. It's so amazing. So here I understand where the name comes from. And this year you will actually also teach a one-day instructor class for the AMSTER class, and tell me what drove you in the decision to say, I want to give out this technique to other people to also teach it and not only use it in one-on-one coaching sessions or for themselves.
Yes, I'm very excited to have other people teach it. It's been a desire and a passion of mine for the last several years to begin training people to be able to teach it. So I'm very excited about that. And I am thrilled to be able to come to Germany and to begin this. So that in Germany I can say, in Germany there are people instructing in the AMSTER and in the interface techniques, and then get their feedback and their experience to add to the volume so that new people coming up can have this, not only my voice, but the voices of many others and their support in this very simple, very easy, and very profound work.
Great. Well, I'm definitely gonna be part of that instructor training. But let's move on a little bit to your other classes. You will be teaching a short version of your Ready, Steady, Go class. And what always amazes me about this class is the insights that we get about the limbic system, about the midbrain. So maybe you can give us just a small token on the limbic brain to get us an insight of what actually we can dive into in the class.
Wonderful. I love the the neurophysical dimension to movement and how much of the brain is involved in movement. The limbic brain specifically has to do with relationships and motivation. That also close to the limbic system in the same area of the brain that I talk about in class is the basal ganglia. And the basal ganglia keep us physically, like our gyroscope keeps us physically in balance. The limbic system keeps us emotionally, socially in balance. So I like to tell people that you know you need help, or we have stress in the limbic basal ganglia area if I'm feeling clumsy, either physically or socially and emotionally. So they're really tied together, and it's so fun to be able to show that and give people simple tools to evaluate those stresses and then watch their faces light up when they overcome that.
Yeah, and I think it's such a central part, because actually if I look at my work, both the physical and the emotional dimensions, they are just very core and central in every coaching I give and every class I teach. And there's very rich and deep knowledge I have already been getting from you, and I think everybody will be able to get more and more in taking this class. Let's look at the last class you will be teaching at the Institute for Kinesiology, teaching at the IKL this year around, is the class Persistent Reflexes. And what I thought I was curious about, and maybe the people out there would be curious about, is what is it what you think inhibits us through challenges with persisting reflexes in our daily life?
Good question. Easy answer: stress. So one way to look at it is, a lot of people know about reactive muscles. Mm-hmm. And how the muscles can on their own function wonderfully, but then in a certain pattern or with a certain activity, there comes an interference. So what I like to say is that the reflexes, most of us walking around don't have cerebral palsy or severe learning challenges, although some do. So most of our reflexes are already integrated. However, under stress, those learning patterns, those movement patterns that are hardwired into our brain aren't always accessible to us. So there are some really simple ways. I call it body online, because it means we're online side to side and front to back and top to bottom. And when we're not online, how can we find what is reacting to hold in that stress to hold us back from all those wonderful movements in our library that we already have? So it's a very simple class. I'm not teaching reflexes per se, but how to regain the movement that we've already learned, that's already in our library with the reflex. And it's a lot of fun.
Great. Well, Sharon, I think you gave us a lot of insights into the different classes you'll be teaching. Thank you so much for that. And see you very, very soon at the IKL in Damme. Looking forward to it.
Oh, me too. It's always wonderful to be there. I love coming to Germany, and I love the people in the classes. I always have an amazing time. So I'm looking forward to whoever's going to come. It's going to be amazing.
Thank you. Okay, have a great day.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.